What happened to this show, man? It just got delay after delay after delay, and you know what? We're gonna finally get the final 3 episodes, the final arc of this show in early spring or late winter. I don't know which one. Um, but I just wanted to rewatch it, mostly because I kind of forgot what happened, but also because I do remember the main character being a little bit, I don't know, chuny. I don't know what the right word is, but I think I remember liking Chitose. So we'll see how the show goes, and hopefully I'll be able to react to the final 3 episodes come spring. So let's go. Chitose is in the Ramune bottle.
青が鳴る。板張り
Ah,
の古びた教室に、休み時間の渡り廊下に、放課後のグラウンドに。
青が咲く特別
okay. Before we get to the rest of this, this is a very uh this is a very how do I put it? This is just a very culture. It's a culture difference. That's the right word. It's a culture difference with Japan that I think we need to hash out right now. Blue has a lot of associations in Japanese. I'm not obviously a Japanese person, but from what I remember, blue obviously means, well, there's the ocean, the sky, uh, but there's also youth. Youth also means blue. Um, I can't remember the other ones, but there's a lot of there's a lot of blue, a lot of meanings for blue in Japanese, and also blue. It's just it's just very hard for me to describe because it's just a cultural thing, and things that we don't associate with blue are certainly things that that they definitely associate with blue. What else is there? I'm trying to look right now at blue meanings, but I don't really know myself, but I definitely know that there is a very big cultural difference here. Sorry for the big long pause. It's just that I wanted to hash that out immediately. Like the way they describe blue or the different kinds of blue is because blue as a color is very white switching in Japanese. I think mostly because Japanese used to not have like many colors. They just I think they only had like yellow and blue. Basically, they had like summer and winter colors. So the warm colors went with yellow. The colder colors went with blue. So that because of that, blue has a very wide like catch-all definition. It has a lot of connotations. Same thing with yellow, I guess. Um, but yeah, blue means a lot of things, including youth, seishun.
放課後のグラウンドに。
We hear the blue.
青が咲く特別になりたいと一途な思いを抱きしめながら 青に染まる
Paint us.
すれ違いや間違いを繰り返しても手放したくない確かなつながりが欲しくて青に咲
Huh, wait, that's actually kind of interesting. Let's read that dialogue again. Looking for unity and common ground. We paint ourselves blue. I guess blue here is supposed to symbolize, well, not really symbolize anything. It's just painting ourselves the same color as everyone else, or trying to fit in, basically, looking for unity and common ground. But what's interesting is that I forgot the name of these girls. I'm gonna guess the blonde-haired girl here was talking about youth being about specialness.
特別に
Yeah, expressing the earnest desire to be special, we bloom in the color of blue, of ao. So it's interesting that blue can also mean like a young flower blooming with the desire to be special, but also symbolizes us painting ourselves that same shade of blue as everyone else in order to fit in order to find unity and common ground and comfort. I don't know. Well, it also could because it's two different characters. I think that also speaks to their values right now. The blues that they are saying supposed to represent each other. This I remember this girl. It was the plain Jane girl, right? This the girl that just kind of like not amazing, but like like the definition of like a B tier. Just not amazing, but a really good, solid girl. Um, she definitely fits the description of like not wanting to fit. Is like very sporty, if I remember correctly. So and very, I don't know whether rambunctious, but very Genki. So I think it makes sense for their characters in how they think of the color blue differently. She thinks of it as like fitting in with other people, to be unique, and then Chitose sees it as more of youth. Like you hear it in the classrooms and the halls, places that are associated with adolescence. So I guess that's very interesting. What else is there? We scream into the blue void. Don't want to spoil the Nanase arc, but this definitely fits a lot with the Nanase arc in how, well, obviously in an arc about her, she screams and sheds tears. But I guess here, I said this before, but this is supposed to represent the characters, how like that, that picture where someone looks at a 9 and then they're like, oh, that's a 9, but then the other person on the other side looks at a 6 and think of it like a 6. Or perhaps the old Chinese phrase of blind people touching an elephant. One guy thinks it's a rock, another guy thinks it's a snake, another one thinks it's a fucking, I don't know, parachute or some shit, a wall. Different people have different perspective on the same thing. So this is supposed to give an inkling of the characters based on how they perceive the color blue. One sees it as the symbol of youth. Another sees it as expressing uniqueness. Another sees it as, ironically, fitting in with others. And another sees it as a void. Blue as in, feeling very blue, very down, in order to be hurt, to shed tears, to scream into that void. I feel like that's very interesting. And because it's based on a light novel, it's very clear. Like, even if you didn't read that it was from a light novel, by watching the anime itself, you will be able to find out that, just the writing style. But I think that's a very nice parallel to make, especially due to the significance blue has in Japanese culture.
それでも自分らしくあるために
Narase.
青を綴る
You're right. Or black. Black ink as well.
描いた夢に続く道の途中で迷ってくじけそうになっても
Okay, so for her, the blue ink represents memories, right? We don't lose our heart or lose the way. Like writing down, like basically journaling shit and writing down the things that happen, writing down the path that you went down, in order to not lose your way, and also to be able to look forward to achieving your dreams. So that's the 5 perspectives on blue. Very interesting.
迷ってくじけそうになっても
Sorry for yapping so much.
青にかける
Blue flames. Oh no, this was the sporty girl. I forgot. That was another girl. Whatever. The blue flames of passion. Now that might seem weird because flames are usually red, but obviously there are blue flames. Blue flames actually are more stable, and also they are hotter than like red or yellow flames. Not red. I think yellow flames. The typical flames that you think of. So by saying blue flames of passion, she could say that passion is hotter, so greater than most people. But also, blue flames are more controlled, right? If you were to look at a blue flame, it's always at the base. It's very uniform, very controlled flame. But a yellow flame, it's very, very flaily. It's like so by saying that her passion is that a blue flame, using that metaphor, she's trying to say that while it is hotter, it burns not brighter, but burns more than the passion of, say, other people. It's also more controlled. You use that passion in order to achieve your dreams, but don't let it consume you or go too far. I think that's what they're trying to say. Maybe I'm reading too much into it and it's just like, oh, we need more blue.
ありったけを捧げて今この式たいと
そんな風に俺たちは
Yeah. And like I said before, Chitose's blue was to do with youth. Hearing the blue in the halls, in the classroom, in the fields, all places associated with youth. So Chitose's whole deal is living through youth, and it is kind of like the sporty girl, just living through youth and adolescence and appreciating that. Bro, shut up, bro, shut up.
色とりどりの青が連なる一度きりの春に溺れながら
Yeah, remember, it's Chitose saying that. So the blues that what was it? The blues
色と
that
りどりの青がは
the blues that flood the springtime of our lives. What he means by that is youthfulness. Like I said before, Chitose is the one speaking, and he sees blue as a symbolism of youth experiences. So what he means by this is all the youthful experiences that you experience in the springtime of their lives.
色とりどりの青が
Living
連な
through
る
them.
一度きりの春に溺れながらきっとどこかに沈んでいるこの心にしか映らない
たった一つの青を探してる
Very important line. Like I said before, these 5 people, they have a very different view of the color blue. Like I said, but let's just run them down again. Chitose's youth. I forgot the other one, but the blonde-haired girl was individuality, expressing uniqueness. Then, Nanase, was it? Or the plain Jane girl was about fitting in. Nanase's was about like a void that you can scream into, feel pain, but still getting up. And then the sporty girl was about passion. So every person sees blue in a different way, and it's like their values. They value different things. They think in life differently than other people, and that's fine. It is an expression of individuality, but it's also a sense of fitting in, that they all love the color blue and express how they feel about it. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, and then the author really likes blue. Chitose! The moon. Suki ga kirei. Title. Ramune. Ah, what a classic sight. This is the youthful cherry blossoms. Ah, it is springtime. It is springtime. I mean, this is a romance anime. You gotta expect cherry blossoms.
春は始まりの季節だ
You know, spring is coming in real life. Like, by the time we're recording this as well. And I want to watch your lie in April, not gonna lie.
パステルブルーを塗り広げた空も揺れる黒髪やスカートも
Skirts. Yo, I mean, we know that trope where like the breeze flips the skirt a little bit, and like the main character's behind and gets to see a little bit of the panties. Is that what Chitose thinking of right now?
桜色に
Also, why black hair in particular? You like black the most? It's the most boring color.
染まった横顔も全てが出会いの予感に満ちている いつか大人になった時きっと泣きたくなるほどに愛おしくてちょっとだけ恥ずかしくなる日々が
That is true. Well, it's just the average like hair color of any person. But like, you know, in anime, how fucking weird ass like pink hair, purple hair, green hair, like you know, I once saw a guy with some Psyche K ass pink hair, and I was like, God damn it, this is why people don't dye their hair pink. He looked like fucking Psyche K, and that's not a good thing, though. He was surrounded by baddies, so I guess he was kind of like Psyche K.
この先に待っていると信じたくなるほどに
Almost.
うわ
Why almost?
おはようサクくん
ー内田優愛
Ah, Uchida, you. I can't remember all the names, bro. This is kind of like a harem anime, and I'm not gonna be able to remember everything.
どれほど目立つわけじゃないけれど修学旅行の夜に実はあいつのこと好きなんだよねと打ち明ける男子が次々に出てくるようなタイプだ
To be fair, I mean all the girls in this anime are hot. It's just a question of which one's the hottest.
どうしたの
おはようちょっと見てよこれ
That guy thinks he's so cool. Sakuchitose of Class 5 is a fuck boy. How many hearts has he broken now? Oh, the haters. The haters. Anonymous haters. Ooh, also white-haired girl, really? Nah. I'll give my pick on who I think is the best looking once we get introduced to all of them, but the haters, bro. If you wanna hate on me, do it straight to my fucking face.
それね、大丈夫大丈夫。
Also,
these subs kind of suck. I'll try and find better ones next time.
何その否定はできないけど切り替えていこうみたいな反応。
サク君も
No, what the fuck, bro, subs.
大丈夫。
There you go. Anyways, that's not what she's saying at all. She's just saying that like, you shouldn't mind that shit. Haters gotta hate. But the players gotta play. And I'm not gonna sing this song.
何その否定はできないけど切り替えていこうみたいな反応。
サク君モテるからやっかむ人も多いんだよ。
嘘でしょ。こんなにみんなに優しくて下ネタからウィットに富んだ会話までさらりとこなし、ついでにイケメンな上に運動神経ば。
Is that Taylor Swift? Wait, Taylor Swift song? Ah, whatever. Anyways, man, bro thinks he's him. Bro thinks he's get a load of this guy for real. Oh, I am super. Look at me. I'm the perfect guy. Look at it. Listen to this dude. I can handle any conversation from the thought-provoking philosophical to toilet humor. And I'm super hot, super athletic, and smart. Okay. Bro thinks he's him. Bro thinks he's him. Himothy. That's a good one. Himothy.
こんな上に運動神経抜群で成績も上位のこの俺の一体どこにカチンとくる要素が？
主にそういうところじゃないかな。
Yes. One thing about Chitose is that he's very very egotistical. He definitely thinks highly of himself. And you know what? For good reason. To an extent, yes. He is kind of what he said is just kind of the best equivalency is kind of Magnus Carlsen, where he's the best and he knows it, except Chitose is not the best, he's just really good.
昨日部活の帰りに新しいクラスが発表されてたよ。また一緒。今年もよろしくね。
イエーイ。
俺たちだけじゃなくていつものメンバー全員一緒だな。
He bribed the teacher. He bribed the teacher, I'm telling you, bro. He did something to the teacher. That's why they're in the same class. No way that's a coincidence. It has to be intentional.
とりあえずは喜ぶくらいの解消を見せてくれてもいいと思うんだ。
Fukui Prefectural High School.
ああ、サクだ。おはよう。うちも。
Uchi? I guess that is a good nickname. I'll call it Uchi from now on.
柊優子。
Yuko! I was right. This is Yuko. I thought the sporty girl was Yuko, but no, blonde girl is Yuko.
周りから俺の正妻なんて言われている。男女を問わず裏表のない笑顔を振りまく学年のアイドル的な存在だ。
Light novel as dialogue.
二人もイエーイ。また一緒なクラス。
Man, these guys, they get ignored. I feel bad, man. They're in a friend group full of girls, full of baddies, and yet the only one the baddies pay attention to is Chitose. Ooh, scammer in chat. I love banning these guys. Makes me feel so important that they feel like, you know, scamming me is like worth it.
サクも嬉しい？
Yo, wait a minute. Intertwine? Nah, just friends.
もちろん優子と離れたらうつむきながら重い足取りで投稿しなきゃいけないとこだった。
Bro probably says that to all the girls. Oh, if you weren't in the same class as me, I'd have to be so depressed. My head down, my shoulders slumped. Bro, you say that to everyone. You player, bro.
その人、新入生の女の子眺めながらすっごく軽やかなステップ。
Hey, we're all monkeys, right? We all have the monkey brain. Don't blame a man for checking out some high school girl, especially a high school guy, like an adolescent shonen. Don't blame me. Like, it's only natural.
で歩いてたけどね。何それ、サクキモい。ね。
心当たりないけど。
Bro, you were talking about the skirt swaying in the wind last time. I think you were looking at checking out the high school girls, man.
いや、自分の時とリアクション違うから怒ってるんだろ。そうなんだろ。
せいってすま、そろそろ一発いいかと思って。
Yes.
浅野海斗2年ですでにダンバスのエース。体育会系気質バリバリの単純おバカ。
Simpleton.
適当なところで切らないと 長くなるしね。
Who's this
水
dude?
篠和樹、サッカー部の中心選手。ひょうひょうとしてるくせに実は打算的で腹黒い。
Oh. Well, I don't expect him to be an Ayana Koji, but I don't. What was I trying to say again? Fuck. I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
まあとにもかくにも再結成ってことでチーム千歳。
Listen, when people usually make a team name, it's like a combination of everyone else's name or some shit. Here it's just, yep, my team.
再結成ってことで
They better not
チ
agree
ー
to
ム
this.
千歳。
ユウコヒイラギ
Okay, thank God. They're making their own team. Okay. I thought they were all gonna be like, yeah, Team Chitose! But no, okay. Thank God.
ジェルズ
カイト
The
ダ
worst thing you can do is feed someone's ego like this. He doesn't need
イ
more.
ナマイトボンバーズ。
カズクリエイティブエージェンシー。
You are 5
Plain Jane Girl really came up with the fucking the most plain name of all time. The UFI. Everyone else came up with something, but no, just UFI.
クリエイティブエージェンシー。
You are 5
Boring.
音楽性の違いで解散。
Okay.
おはよ
お、千歳じゃん。おはよう。
Chitose-chan?
髪伸びたんじゃない？
う。青み春。
Not as much as I would like.
小柄ながらジョバスのエースとして活躍している体育会系元気っ子だ。
切ってあげよ
How many fucking athletes do we got here? We got one I'm gonna say volleyball, basketball, soccer, another basketball. There's gotta be more.
うか。
血を見ることになりそうだから断る。
あんだと？そりゃどう？
男友達のよう
Okay, we're gonna have the fucking not a tsundere pal, but just the classic. How dare you?
にサバサバしているからこそ時折見せる無防備な女の子らしさが魅力になっ
Don't agree with him. Fuck, come on.
ている。
おい、そこはまず同じバスケ部の俺に声かけるべきじゃね。
今更。
How, bro? You're in this friend group so full of baddies, and you still get cucked like this.
何の新鮮味もないし。だ
Sad.
ね。千歳や水篠で目の保養目の保養。
七瀬ゆずき、
Mm.
同じくジョバスで春の相棒だ。
Oh, yeah, I forgot Nanase was also in the basketball team. Okay, we got 4 fucking athletes, 3 of them basketball.
学年で一番可愛いのは誰かという議論になった時、優子と共に必ず名前
Honestly, I like Yuko more. Yuko, way better than Nanase, bro. I even rate Sporty Girl over Nanase. I forgot the other girl's name. I forgot the Sporty Girl's name.
が上がる。優子が天然のアイドルタイプなら、いろんな表情を使い分ける女優タイプってとこが。
So she kind of plays this character. She plays a part that has this alluring, mysterious aura to it. But I don't care. Yuko looks better. She looks like Hayasaka, and I like Hayasaka.
ちゃんと話すの初めてだし、自己紹介からでもいいかな。
コホン。じゃあチーム千歳に新メンバー
No, we're not calling it Team Chitose. Call it the fucking hell. You are 5 is better than that.
加入ってことで。
Or I guess you are 7.
おお、青みデンジャラスチャレンジャーズ。それは遥かなる月のように。
まあそうなりますよね。
What? The haters, bro. The haters. I bet you these were the fucking anonymous ones. We'll learn a bit more about them later. I don't want to spoil it just yet.
やべ、ちょっとはしゃぎすぎたか。どこかの誰かに好かれて、どこぞの何がしかに嫌われる。俺を取り巻く世界は、今日もつつがなく平和らしい。
That's true. Whether you liked or loved, the world's gonna move on anyway. It's just a matter of what you're gonna do with that.
担任の岩波だ。まあ抜くとこ。
Chitose gave you a good bribe, man. Getting all the pals in the same class must have been a good payday.
抜いて適当によろしくやろう。
岩波蔵之介、通称倉瀬。
Kura-sen. Not Koro-sen, Kura-sen. There's a difference.
1年の時も担任で、進学校の教師っぽくないゆるさだが、結構生徒から信頼されている。
しゃあ、高速とかうるさくなさそうだね。
ま、あの人の服装がゆるゆるだからな。
What? Really?
だいたい部活で汗かいた後にきっちりネクタイなんて締め。
Chitose. What you doing? Where you looking?
られますかってな。
リボンにすりゃいいじゃん。
Okay,
ネ
I
クタ
thought
イ
you.
よりは圧迫感ないだろ。
旦那、私のキャラでリボンが似合うとお思いかしら。
ああ、
Could a ribbon work on her? Yeah, no, ribbon would not work on her. Yeah, no.
似合うとお思いかしら。
ああ。
じゃあ千歳進行頼むわ。
What?
サクサクよろしく。ああ、サクだけに。
Oh, so he's just automatically classroom. I'm telling you, bro, teacher's been paid off, man. This teacher's been bribed by Chitose.
了解。俺の名前を知らない人。
Bro, still thinking he's him, bro. I don't think there's anyone here who hasn't heard my name before. What about new students? Are there no transfer students? People that are new to this school that haven't heard of you before? Come on, stop thinking you're such a. Bro's thinking he's Sane Takaichi.
はいないと思うけど。岩波先生の専属メイドこと千歳さくちゃんです。ちなみに裏ではやりちんクソ野郎と呼ばれてます。
That was supposed to be funny. Well, at least he acknowledges it, but self-deprecating humor does... that one didn't work. It does work for a lot of time for me, but... No.
サク滑ってんぞ。
寒。
Yeah, I have to admit, that was a really bad joke. I have to admit, that was a bad... No.
ちゃっちゃと決めちゃおうか。まずクラス委員長だけど、去年みたいにサクがやれば。
適任じゃない？
Bro, we literally just got all of our buddies saying, yep, great idea, great idea. Literally a bunch of bots, bro.
みんなもそれでいい？オーケー。じゃあ俺がやるよ。
Vice was Nanase?
そん
Bro, if you don't like it, speak up, man. You're never gonna have your voices heard if you don't speak up.
じゃあ次は副委員長かな。
はいはいはい。サクが委員長やるなら私がやる。
1年の時もそうやって立候補して俺にほとんど仕事を丸投げしてたの誰だっけ？
大丈夫。私小学校の時ウサギとかメダカの世話するの得意だったし。
生き物係になってくれませんかね？
That joke was not funny, but amusing. It's like, yeah.
柊優子です。よろしくどうぞ。
じゃあこれから一つよろしくってことで。
Okay. Telling you, teacher's been bribed off. There must be some sort of relationship between them. It's sus, man. It's sus. Where'd you get that? He might bribe the teacher. Bribe the teacher. I'm telling. Bribe the. No way. No other way he could have got the rooftop key. He bribed him.
よう来たな。
全面禁煙になったんじゃ。
生徒に煙吹きかけなきゃ大した問題はない。
I guess that's true. The thing that I hate about smokers is when they like smoke in a really public place. Like for example, a lot of people smoke outside the college, like the gates to my college or my school, and it's just like, bro, you can smoke. I don't give a shit, but you are right in front of the fucking entrance. Can you smoke just a little bit, like just anywhere else? 'Cause like you have the freedom to smoke, but you're actively hurting other people. People just want to pass by from the college, just go outside. They have to go get a whiff of your fucking cigarettes, your fucking smoke, because you guys are such asses. Just go to the side and smoke there, not at the fucking front entrance of the school. It genuinely pisses me off.
目の前にいるのは何だと思いで？
A fuckboy.
俺の喫煙を黙ってる代わりにここのスペアキーを受け
Oh, he actually did. He didn't bribe. He blackmailed the teacher. That's much better.
取った小賢しい男かな。
そうやどうも。最近の喫煙者は肩身が狭いんじゃないですか？叩かれまくってるじゃん。
みんな分かりやすい悪者を求めているんだろうさ。
I mean, this is gonna get a bit political, but common enemy is very real. like a lot of people like to rail against, oh, we're gonna beat the establishment, the deep state, we're gonna take them down, and it's like, yeah, there probably is like a little bit of an establishment in some parties, in America at least, but it's mostly just rhetoric, just populist rhetoric, and to both sides, the establishment means different things. For the right, the establishment is like bureaucrats, immigrants, who. For the left, it's more so billionaires and lobbyists and elites like that. Uh, both of them could be fucking establishment, but the main establishment is the party bosses in like the Democrat and Republican Party. But we're not gonna get into U.S. politics right now. We're doing anime reactions.
ものを求めているんだろうさ。
心当たりはあるな。
Are we not getting an OP this episode? No. Well, I do love the OP, but I guess we'll have to wait.
それで用事って。
山崎健太。1年の3学期頃から学校に来ていない。
He looks way fitter in this photo than well, you'll see how he is.
へえ。
とりあえず分かってるのはアニメとかライ
Oh, yeah. I thought that was Chitose's empty chair for a second, but no, that's Kenta's chair. But Chitose had the fucking main character seat at the back.
トノベルとかそういうのが好きらしいってことぐらいだ。
Hey, I mean, I love anime, I love manga, I love light novels, but I don't skip school because I'm a good student.
なぜ俺にその話を？
お前
Because you're the main character.
どうしてこんなにいい男が30過ぎて独身だと思う？なけなしの給料。
This stud of a man. I feel like this is the influence on Chitose. This guy is like the way he acts is kind of similar to how Chitose acts. And then, oh, this stud of a man. That kind of thing. Maybe it rubs off on
独
Chitose.
身だと思う？なけなしの給料を片町の風俗ブレ
Why blow my on a no, not my. Oh, okay. I was wondering what kind of clothes that is, but no, it's a
ザ
club.
ーを脱がさないでに注ぎ込んでる理由がわかるのか？
Because you're a
人
virgin.
間としても教師としても失格してることしかわかんねえよ。
子供の事情は子供にしかわからん。大人の事情が大人にしかわからんようにな。
I mean, I feel like grown-ups can understand what kids go through. If they're like perceptive enough, if they have a high enough emotional intelligence, I think they definitely could understand. Cause like not all like grown-ups are assholes or unks or anything. They have been teenagers before. They've gone through that adolescence, so it's not like it's a foreign thing to them. They just need to, really put themselves in the shoes of not really themselves, put themselves in their like child's shoes, but their teenage selves in their child's shoes, just to understand it.
たく。いや、その山崎くんを説得して投稿させたいっていう話っすよね。ちなみに、俺が断るっていう選択肢は？
手の届く場所に自分なら解決できる問題が転がってるのに、それを放っておいてもいい。
Oh, placating to his ego, being like, oh, only you can solve it. Are you sure you're gonna walk away from it when only you can do it?
のか？何でもできるみんなのスーパーヒーロー、千歳くん。
He doing tricks on it. He glazing. Oh, you can do it all, our hero.
チェ、本当にやりづらいおっさんだ。美しく生きられないのなら、死んでいるのと大した違いはない。
That's his entire thing. He just wants to enjoy life. He wants to live life in the highway. I forgot, but I mean, you're gonna find hardships in life. You can't be enjoying constantly. But a beautiful life, I think, to him also includes bad things. But we'll learn more about him later. I certainly forgot a lot about Chitose's character.
それが俺の美学だ。
Also fits in with the whole blue thing there. Everyone's interpretations of blue at the beginning. White-haired girl. What's this? Let me see. Phantom Lady. You might as well be reading a book that says Mysterious Girl. Who is this girl?
なんとなく今日は君と会える気がしてた。
何読んでたの？
ウィリアム・アイリッシュの幻の女。
Is this a real book? Also, is this a real man that was really Irish? Cause I'm not gonna lie, William Irish? Oh, he is a real person. He's American. Are you fucking serious? He's American? Okay, maybe he's Irish by descent. The Phantom Lady. Okay. Oh, it is a real one. 1942! What? You're reading a book that's 80 years old, girl. I mean, I had no disrespect to classics whatsoever. No disrespect. It's just like, goddamn, an 80-year-old book.
夜は若く、彼も若かった。
Bros read it too. Okay. Okay.
だが、夜の空気は甘いのに、彼の気分は苦かった。
Okay, that's actually such a powerful line.
彼も若かったが、夜。
What was it? The night was young and so was he. But the night was sweet and he was sour. Yo, this is some fire writing. Then, oh my. Bro, I gotta read this book now. That is some that is the pen.
夜は若く、彼も若かったが、夜の空気は甘いのに、彼の気分は苦かった。新訳版だね。
新
Did you read the old translation as well?
出たんだ。チョコ材な。
You
アス
slime.
ネーに初めて出会ったのは、去
Asune. I'm not gonna remember that name.
年の9月。
Oh, it's bullying. It's bullying. Come back to best girl. Yep. Is she best girl? I'll tell you after the episode. Bro. Bullies. Fuck you, kids. You guys don't have any no parental love. You just only get attention, only get fucking enjoyment from putting down others. Fuck you guys. Then again, they're kids.
お姉さんも混ぜて。
Are they getting flash right now? They getting flash right now? Maybe. No, he's looking at the face. The kids. That's a different story, but Chitose is locked into the face. Okay.
それそれ。ほら、どうした？
You need time to get the characters to grow on you over the season. Bro, I've watched everything. This is a rewatch. This is a rewatch. I know what happens. Roughly. I know the characters enough already. This is a rewatch.
かかっておいでよ。やったな。あ、君。
The first time reaction? No, I just wanted to rewatch it so that I could catch up before, you know, the final 3 episodes in spring.
たちもおいで。ほらほら早く。ね。
Aww.
よーし、まとめてかかってきな。
She kind of made herself into a common enemy, but she really... Damn, that takes skill to be able to bring the bully and the bullied together. She is pretty good, not gonna lie, but I'll have to rewatch the rest in order to remember if she is best girl. Yeah, I think it's 31st or 30 and 31st. 30 is episode 11, 31st is 12 and 13. Oi, 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 oi! Yo! Yo, kids! Get her! Whoa! What? Who taught you that word? Who taught you that word, bro? Huh? Wild dogs. Look at them, they're friends. Are they gonna do the trope where it's like see-through so then they can see the tits? Well,
水も滴るいい女。
いや、精一杯好意的に見ても静止した女の幽霊だから。
Ghost of a drowned
そう
girl.
なっちゃう。お、あっちゃ。
We doing it. We kinda doing it.
これはクリーニングだな。何？
そのどうしてあんなことを。手助けするにしても普通は落ちた子を引っ張り上げて他の。
If you do that, the bullies are just gonna come back, right? The bullies, they're not gonna listen to scolding. They probably have been scolded before. What you really need to do is bring them together. Because scolding, it just makes them feel as if they're even more enemies. They want to get payback on the guy that made them get scolded. But here, they enjoy their time together. They actually enjoy each other's company. That's how you bring people together. Not through hate and division and scolding, but through love. I'm fucking James Talarico over here.
を軽くたしなめると思うんですけど。
If you guys don't get it, you don't have ball knowledge.
みんなで泥んこになって笑って
Exactly.
肩組んで帰る方がずっと素敵だと思わない？
結果として無関係な自分までずぶ濡れになっても、通りすがりの無責任な他人に嘲笑されても。
私にとってその方が楽
And who gives a shit what they think, right? The I have no enemies approach. Exactly. Like, just make people enjoy each other's company, you know? Peace and shit. You don't. If people look at you that you're wet, I don't think they're gonna judge you, being like, look at her, she's all wet. No, they're just gonna be like, oh, maybe they got, tripped into a pool or something. I think very few people are gonna like judge circumstances that much. The only time people really judge maybe is like when they see like a girl and a guy together, and then they're like, oh, a couple. That's the only time, and that's because a different part of the monkey brain. But for like a girl that's like in wet clothing, it could be anything.
しそうだと思ったの。だから君が言ってることはちょっと的外れだ。
もう一つ聞いてもいいですか？
いいよ。
名前教えてください。
Kimi one, I did not like your name. Sorry.
西野飛鳥だよ。
Asuka.
飛鳥は明日吹く風。
Tomorrow's wind.
明
There's
日吹くか。
there's probably some like huge like deep meaning behind why she's called Tomorrow's wind, but I'm not gonna try that. I'm not fucking
その名
caca.
前は自分の意志一つで自由に生きる彼女にとてもよく似合うと思った。
I mean, that is kind of how you live as well. Not really wild and free, though. Kind of. He lives freely, but not wildly. There's a difference. Free means you're willing. Free means you're not. You don't really care about other people. But wild implies a bit of recklessness. So I guess wind, kind of throwing caution to the wind, right? You just disregard caution, disregard other people's opinion. And tomorrow's wind. The tomorrow part. My
彼
brain.
女にとてもよく似合うと思った。
But it is a good fit.
またクラセンから。
I guess tomorrow, because she is like a mysterious girl, right? The tomorrow part of her name, tomorrow's wind, makes her seem like more mysterious. Because tomorrow you don't know what's coming, right? Just like with her, you don't know when she's gonna pop out. She's just a very mysterious girl. A lot of shit that she's hiding. Yeah, in that sense, it does fit a lot.
厄介事を押し付けられたよ。
相変わらず君は不完全に完全だね。
Perfectly perfect.
随分と遠回り。
What? Fuck, man. One thing I hated about Chitose, the dialogue. I don't get it. Okay, let's try and see it. Let's try and see it
だっ
again.
たよ。
相変わらず君は不完全に完全だね。
Uh-huh.
花火の出来
Like a pretty little park that doesn't allow fireworks. So, I guess she's just saying that like you're so like perfect and everything, but you have this like one defect or this one kind of pet peeve or something, and that drags you down. Is that because that's the kind of thing I get from this metaphor? Like it's like such a perfect pretty little park, but then it doesn't allow fireworks. It's like why? You have this one bad thing, but I don't know if that's how I describe
きな
Chitose.
い綺麗な公園みたい。
Though he is, I guess maybe it does fit because he's like such a cool, athletic, handsome, uh, cool dude, and then he's like kind of chuny, kind of egotistical. I guess it kind of fits.
随分と遠回しな言い方だ。
子供が怪我をしそうな遊具は撤去されていて、ボール遊びもできない公園。
Oi.
澄ました大人たちが澄ました顔で読書をしているの。
Hmm. I was thinking that it was just a big metaphor, but stuck up grown ups. I think she's just trying to say you need to live a bit more freely. She's saying that Chitose, of all people, is a little bit stuck up, that he doesn't embrace his youth as much. No way, that's what she's saying, right? I'd say that's the opposite of Chitose's character.
例えばさ、クラスで一番仲のいい女の子と私が溺れていたら、どっちを助ける？
I'd get a boat and save you both.
君は真っ赤な二人乗りのカヤックを漕いで駆けつけるの。
誰か一人はカヤックにしがみついてればいいんじゃ。
ただし、水の中には血に飢えたサメとピラニ。
Bro, how the fuck do you get into this situation? I swear to God, if this actually happens by the end of the anime, I'm gonna be so pissed.
あとワニがいるものとする。
そんな場所にこぎ出す自信ないんだけど。
私なら迷わず君を助けるよ。
Oh.
だってクラスで一番仲のいい男の子よりも君。
Is she even close to any boys in her class? Straight up, does she even have any guy friends? Or is it just like Chitose wins on default?
君の方が好きだから。
告白ならもう少し気の利いたシチュエーションがいいな。
More romantic. No, she's not asking you out. Get your head out the clouds.
君はきっとどちらも選ばないんだよね。俺は大丈夫だから二人が乗ってっていうの。それが最も美しい正解なん
The
だと
most
信じて。
beautiful choice. I mean, it's honestly kind of crazy how much sacrificing is becoming kind of like a martyr has been romanticized to the point where sacrificing yourself for two people is the beautiful choice. I mean, it is very admirable. It's just kind of weird that I think it creates this attitude in some people where they're so gung-ho about wanting to become a martyr, wanting to like sacrifice themselves for other people. And it's like suicidal empathy, emphasis on the suicidal instead of the empathy this time. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I mean, selflessness is good, just not too much.
まさか俺だってピラニアにかじられるのはごめんだ。
それで足の小指とか耳たぶとか唇をかじられながら思うんだ。
So gruesome.
これが千歳作なんだって。
Wow. You know what? I rate based on design. For best girl, I rate on design, but what the fuck was that conversation? Deadass. Like, how do you just walk up and have like some really profound like conversation about like making like which one would you choose? Like, it's just crazy, bro. This anime, it always. I was gonna say make you think, but it's just the dialogue sometimes gets a bit hard to understand for my feeble brain.
道を行く人影はとっくにどこかの家に
Oh
吸い
boy, how many light novel monologues are you gonna have in one episode,
込
man?
まれ、車の音さえもまばらな22時。半分はもう夢の中で、半分はその一歩手前。
Nearly.
こういうエアポケットみたいな時間にふと考えることがある。俺は正しくこの街に存在しているのだろうか。
Do I fit in?
どこか作り物みたいな世界の片隅で与えられた役割を上手に演じられているのだろうか。
You know, freestyling. Bro's quirk is the poet. He's just writing fire. But okay, I think a lot of people struggle with this as well. You know, feeling as if they don't fit in. Am I really playing the right role? The right role is whatever the fuck you make it, right? Doing things right. The only thing right is how you make it. Your life, the only right way to live it is the way that you want to live it, right? Not the way you do live it. There's a difference. The way you want to live life is very different from the way that you do live life. So just live life closest, not exactly, to the way that you want to, and then you'll be filling that little corner of the world, that your little pocket, that little area that's yours. Just do what you want, or get closest to doing what you want, and that's good. As long as you truly and utterly want it, I'd say that's fulfilling your purpose. 次が綺麗。
山崎健太君、君は今何を考えている？
He's probably jerking off right now. He's probably jerking off right now. Probably got an anime girl on the PC, and then he's like, oh.
もしもこの月を見ているなら、それは俺が見ているのと同じ月か。
Is it the same moon I'm looking at here? What does he mean by that? The same moon. Okay, just like how blue with rose-tinted glasses can look different to many people, I guess what he's saying is that the moon that Chitose sees, what the moon symbolizes, could be different to what Kenta thinks the moon symbolizes. Now, we don't know what Chitose thinks of the moon that it symbolizes, but I think he's gonna say something like youthful experiences, love, that kind of shit. Kenta, I don't know what he's gonna think the moon symbolizes, but I think he does think it's a different moon to Chitose's.
を見ているなら、それは俺が見ているのと同じ月か。
Deep ass dialogue. Okay, the symbolism here. The little sliver of light showing that he just hasn't given up. There's a little bit of hope he has left. And that's Chitose. Oh, and then he covers up that hope. Oh, the symbolism. Okay, also I also eat too much. I'm fasting. So, like, whenever I break my fast, I'm really hungry, so I always order, like, a shit ton of food. Sometimes I eat too much, I order too much. But other times I order too little, because, I'm a college student, I'm fucking broke.
千歳、
どうした七瀬？デートのお誘い？
Not yet. Spoiler.
そんな不意打ちも悪くないけど、今は違う話。
Ambush.
千歳なんかトラブってる？
うちのクラスに不登校の男子がいて、学校来るように説得してくれってクラセンから。とりあえず放課後会いに行ってみるよ。
もしよければお付き合いしましょうか。千歳一人はあんまりよろしくないかもよ。
But okay, listen. I know what happens in the Kenta arc. I'm not gonna spoil it, but in this moment, bringing a hot girl over is like a really like. I feel like it's a really bad idea for you to bring one of your harem girls here, because it's just gonna make him even more jealous. But I know what happens. I'm just saying that in this moment, with the information that we have right now, I would say it's a bad idea.
七瀬は自分が周りからどう見られているのかを理解し、適切にコントロールしている。サンキュー。
Okay, she's so wow, he glazing her now. Usually people glaze him, but now he's like, oh, she's so perfect. It's even oh.
自然な完璧さがある。サンキュー。
Well, you can't gawk on a pussy though, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
だけど、もう別の相手に頼んでるんだ。
お呼びじゃないか。でも使えそうな場面があったら遠慮なく声かけてね。私、認めてる相手には尽くす方なの。
Plain Jane girl. Okay, this was a good choice. I have to say, this was a very good choice on Chitose. We'll see why, but yes, Plain Jane was a really good. Yua. That was what? That was the name. Uchi. That's my hair. Literally, she did nothing, bro. She just did. Bro, you didn't even change it. Like, I get that technically, okay, to actually change the hair, the animators would have to animate a different sprite, but you didn't change jack shit, girl.
ごめん、待った。
いや、水分大丈夫だったか？
Oh, band.
自主練の日だったから。
I don't remember her having a band. Huh.
でもどうして私？
俺は人からの好き嫌いがはっきり分かれがちだけど、ユアは距離感の見極めがうまいだろ。
Yeah, she's kind of like friends of everyone, best friends with no one. if you know what I mean. So that kind of leads to a lot of shallow relationships.
そんなことないと思うけどな。
カイトにママチャリ借りたから大丈夫。
Wait, you don't have a you don't have a bike yourself? Come on, Chitose.
ペダルの重さには触れないって。
そんなに重くない
Wait a minute. Did you? No, he actually called her heavy. No, you wouldn't. Why would the fuck would you do that? No way. No, he's criticizing the bike right now, not her. The bike. Also, who is the VA? You said it's Peak. I remember this voice from somewhere, but just give me a character.
ペダルの重さには触れないって。
そんなに重くないもん。
Bro. Oh, Anna Yamada. Maybe Danger's in My Heart. 2027. It's coming back. So maybe that's gonna be one. I don't know.
まトイレ足かけた方が楽だぞ。
スカートなのにそんなことできません。
Straddling. Oh, like riding it like he is. Yeah, you don't want to flash people.
でも危ないからちゃんと肩か腰に捕まっておけよ。
That's not great. Bro, come on, don't be
つい
afraid.
雑巾触るみたいな手はやめてくれません？
Ooh, what a classic rom-com trope. Riding on the back like that, sitting sideways, holding to the shoulder.
背中。
ん？
サク君の背中。
What?
思ってたよりずっと大きい。
Goonet. Goonet. I didn't think she would actually say it. But she definitely wants to fuck.
だね。
Then again, all the girls want this guy's dick. So, is that really surprising?
ガツガツして男の子っぽい。
こう見えてもともとは県で指折りの野球選手でし
Spoiler. Oh, I was just about to mention that.
たから。
知ってるよ。去年の夏休みに試合してたの。水部の練習中に教室から見てた。
今みたいに仲良くなる前でな。実は俺の隠れファンだったの？
Foreshadowing. Oh my god, I didn't peep that. It might not be, but it could be fucking foreshadowing for the future arc.
どうだろう。そうなのかな。サク君、何か考えてる？
どのタイミングで急ブレーキかけたらラッキープニプニパニックに遭遇できるかをちょっとな。
Isn't that also a rom-com trope? I don't know. I don't see it as often as the bike.
謝るから頸動脈キュイってするのはやめとこ。
Bro, name the exact arteries. The carotid. Bro, just say my neck, bro. Just say neck. You don't need to say, oh, you stop squeezing my carotid arteries. Who the fuck says that on impulse?
まったく、あなたって人は。
Hey, all guys this age are horny. It's just a spectrum of how horny. I'm way over here. You don't even see it. It's just like, oh, that far.
そうじゃなくて、山崎君のこと、どうするの？
いろいろ考えてはみたけど、ヒントのない状態で考えるだけ無駄だと気づいた。当たって砕けってとこか。
Well, you do have some intel. He likes light novels. He likes anime. He's probably a bit of a shut-in. You have his picture. I mean, like, you can go off of something. Like, it's kind of foolish to go in without a plan.
砕けろ、ね。お願いだから砕いちゃ。
Wait, what did he say earlier?
当たって砕けって
Break. Oh, yeah, I go for broke.
とこか。
That's not the right
砕け
one.
ろ、ね。お願いだから砕いちゃダメだよ。
Yamazaki.
こんにちは。健太くんと同じクラスになった千歳作と言います。プリントとか届けに来ました。
はじめまして、内田優愛と申します。去年から学校に来てないので、健太くんどうしてるのかな、元気かなって少し心配になってしまって。
Nah, lying on your ass, bro. You haven't worried. The only reason you're here is to get on Chitose's dick.
って少し心配になってしまって。
あらまあ、それでわざわざちょっとお待ちくださいね。
No, we came all the way here because our teacher goaded us into doing it.
健太くん、お母さんにも話してないんですか？学校に来たくない理由は。
You know, well, we'll get to that.
何も
もしよければ少し話をさせてもらってもいいですか？
でもあの子
Nah. The mommy's not a wood.
きつく当たっちゃうかも。
きっとお母さんにはできない高校生同士の話ってやつがあると。
Really? Really? Oh, you think that you can break through when his fucking mom could. Okay, bro, you think you're him.
思うんです。だから見守っていてくれませんか？
お願いします。
Alright. Better cook.
聞こえてる。何？
よっす。5組の委員長になった千歳作だけど、
Fuck.
山崎くんも同じクラスだったよ。これ
You
か
know,
らよ。
I feel like you should have led with Yua. Because, you know, she's the one that can bridge the gap. You're just kind of here because you need to be here for her to be here. But, you know what? Sure, let yourself
よ
talk.
ろしく。
千歳作。なんで？あのやりちんクソ野郎の。
あ
Huh? Come on, bro. No way you're gonna let that get to you. People call you a manslayer all the time. Unless you wear boxer briefs, they're not true. If you get the reference, that's elite ball knowledge.
山崎くん、はじめまして。同じクラスになった内田優愛です。驚かせてごめんなさい。長く学校を休んでると
Oh, blue! They said blue again! Oh, oh, oh my god. No, 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 no.
聞いたから。
うちだって千歳のハーレム要員の。
どう行く。
You know, that is honestly the most notable part of her character. She's a plain Jane, and she's part of the harem. That's literally all I can really describe her with.
文化見解の相違はあるけど、多分その千歳と内田で合ってるよ。
Bro, those aren't inaccuracies. Those are fucking blunders.
せっかくだから少し話でもしない？
どうせ担任に言われて。いやいや来たんだろ。
か
You're not exactly wrong. He can't deny it, can he?
関係なくはないけど、山崎くんと話してみたくてさ。ラノベとかアニメ詳しいんでしょ？
出た出た。陽キャがあえてのオタクアピール。本当に興味あるなら今から言うラノベ一つでも知ってんの？
Alright, shoot me. Come on.
ヒリアでも恋していいです。
That does sound like a real one, but not long enough.
オタクの俺がギャルビ。
But a Gyaru floozy's after my D. Oh, it reminds me of the anime coming out, bro. Can't Gyarus be nice to otaku?
地に狙われている。リア充撲滅委員会に。
My mood is the biggest loser in the Destroy Happy People Club. Bro reads light novels about himself. That is a thing, you know. A lot of light novels, even rom-com, especially rom-com ones, they're just fucking power fantasies about the loser, like getting like all the bitches and shit. It's crazy.
入ったのにそこでも最底辺な俺の青春。カースト最底辺の俺。
That time I reincarnated and went from bottom rung to having my own harem. Isekai slop! I hate isekais.
俺が異世界に転生したらハーレムを作れた件について。異世界では俺の顔がかっこいいのき。
Apparently my face is the definite. Ugly ass, fat ass kid goes to another world. Oh, now I'm suddenly handsome. Now I got a fucking harem.
順らしい。学年一の陽キャがなぜか俺の射程になった。
My flunky. Oh. Too bad that's not the plot of Chitose. That'd be crazy if it was.
小説美人の先輩が陰キャの俺にうざがらみしてくるんだが。
Oh my god. That feels like a real rom-com that I've actually watched or read. What the hell? My little sister has it in for me. My friend's little sister has it in for me. That was what it would remind me of. Bruh.
すまん、まるでわからん。
山崎くん、私も詳しくないんだけど、おすすめとかある？
内田さんみたいな子が読んでも面白くないと思う。
Bro, you can't like be like, oh, you don't know about this shit, and then be like, oh, you won't be interested in this. Like, if you're passionate about something, just share it, right? Like, sure, it's kind of weird, but I genuinely like this shit too, and I'm passionate to share it with other people as well. That's why I do this shit. So, don't be afraid of sharing your passion, especially if someone seems open to it.
もし。
そうかな。弟の少年漫画とかなら、私も普通に読むよ。
But there's many types of shonen manga. There's shonen tard, and there's shonen romance. So, it might not fit. It's more shonen romance, so...
本棚見てみたいな。
いや、部屋汚いし。
Well, okay, let me just try and go back to the room right now. Okay, the fact that there's not fucking trash bags everywhere makes it inaccurate.
じゃあドア越しでいいからお話ししよう。
陽キャの話題わからないし。
私はどっちかっていうと地味だよ。
Yeah, she
い
is.
や、普通にキラキラしてたよ。
周りが派手だからじゃないかな。山崎くんは大勢で行動するより、自分の時間を大切にしたい。
I do that. Like, I love spending time as a group, but I need some me time. Holy shit, my social battery runs out decently fast.
と
Jesus Christ.
そうかも。
それだけ夢中になれるものがあるんだね。
山崎くん、ユアと気が合いそうでよかったよ。しばらく俺は外そうか。
何余裕ぶってん。
Motherfucker! 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 How? Kenta, how the fuck do you go from point A to point Z? Oh, you think you're so cool because you can talk to her anytime? Bitch, you can talk to her anytime as well! Just become friends with her! But no, you gotta fucking lambast him and like, oh, you think you're so cool. Motherfucker.
自分はいつでも内田さんと話せるからって。
いや、悪い。そういう
Also, he was just saying he wanted to give you space. But you had to be like, oh, you step away now because you can talk to her anytime.
意味じゃなかったんだけど。
別に気なんかあってねえし。
わかった。今日のところは帰るよ。来週また来る。
Also, that thing about we don't share anything in common, I think it's mostly because he sees himself as a piece of shit, you know? He doesn't see them as pieces of shit. He sees himself as a piece of shit and them as like stars. So he's like, no, I could never be on their level. He puts himself down and them on a pedestal. Not the other way around.
二度と来んなやりちんくせえろ。
どうだったユア。
It would have worked. You just need to like not talk. Like you talking ruined that, but it was genuinely going fine.
何か怯えてるように感じたかな。
ん？
サク君に対しては必要以上に攻撃的だったし。
まあそうだよな。
サク君は何か気づいたの？
山崎くん俺のこと嫌いだよね。
でしょうね。
しくしく。
けどその気持ちはちょっとわかるかも。
ユアちゃん。
I mean, yeah, if you're a fucking loser loner like him, having a popular guy with a fucking harem pull up to you is like, that's like the last person you want to come and help you.
大丈夫大丈夫。それでもサク君はかっこいいから。
Oh, please, Saku, more. Please, more.
あ、それ適当にはぐらかす時のやつや。山崎くんは全てを拒絶するところまでは言ってなかった。
Yeah.
きっかけをなくしてるってとこか。
The window of opportunity, and then there's a light shining from the window. I see you, the metaphors. Symbolism. Nah, wait, did they actually read all the fucking light novels he mentioned? I mean, they're probably good reads, it's just kind of like, not everyone's cup of tea.
沈みかけた夕日が薄くたなびく雲を染めている。
Alright, light novel, man.
橙色からみかん色、みかん色からあんず色、あんず色から林道色や瑠璃色へと作り物みたいに美しいグラデーションを描く。寄り添う二人のシルエットは正しく青春の1ページみたいだった。
Yep, very stereotypical, very big rom-com cliche of the fucking girl clinging onto the guy riding the bike together. So what's the plan, hero?
遅い遅い。
Yuko!
あれから1週間あれこれと考えた結果、2度目は優子に頼んだ。
This thing, man, this black thing. Keep an eye on it.
腹を割って話すために本音をまっすぐ口にしてくれる優子の力を借りたいと思ったのだ。
気持ちいいね、サク。
Okay, I do think this is a bad idea as well because she's also like your number one, like a really popular pretty girl in class. So like, usually it's a bad idea, but with how it goes, no spoilers.
その乗り方パンツ見えちゃうぞ。
通りすがりの知らない人に見られたって別に困らないし。
That's yeah, sure.
では私めも拝見させていただいてよろしいでしょうか。
サクは特別だからだ。
The logic astounds me. Oh, normal people, they can see my panties, but you're special. So, what? Like, okay, I guess she just wants to save it for a good occasion or something. I don't know. Fuck this shit.
普通は特別な相手に見せるもんじゃないの？
Yeah.
いつか特別な時が来たらね。
What kind of special day?
去年と比べるとあんまり汗臭くないんだね。
Well, he's an adolescent young guy. You can't expect him to not sweat.
まあ帰宅部だしな。
That too.
残念。
Boob on back action. What I wanted from you,
私サクの汗臭さ嫌いじゃないのにな。
Yep, big sign that a girl likes you is if they think you smell good, even when you're sweaty as fuck. I don't think I've ever had a girl say that. Though, I don't know.
それでなんかいいアイディアある？
全然。でもサクがいるんだから最終的には絶対解決するでしょ。私のヒーローだもん。
Alright, stop glazing
とりあえ
it.
ず
Stop glazing me, Zohran!
優子は山崎くんと普通に話してくれれば大丈夫。どうなっても俺がカバーするから。
かしこまり。
Well, things went down south last time. Did you handle it well then?
ヒーローである条件とは何だろう。それはきっといついかなる時でもヒーローじゃなくな。
That's kind of circular though. It doesn't really address the question of what being a hero means. No matter when, no matter where, keep being it. Yeah, but what is being a hero? Right? Like you say they have to be a hero no matter what. But what is being a hero? It didn't really define it.
ならないことだ。
Burp.
山崎くん、千歳だよ。
友達じゃないから入れるなって言ったのに。
お母さんも心配してるんだよ。
内田さんもいるの？
Fuck. Lightning and thunder outside. Shut the fuck up, man.
いや、岩は部活で来られなかった。
やっぱりな。お前の株上げるために来たけど、めんどくさそうだったからすぐ投げたんだろ。
The leaps, bro. The leaps. Bro's doing mental gymnastics. Bro should go in the Olympics. He wouldn't even get gold. He'd get platinum medal, man.
岩はそんなやつじゃないよ。山崎くんのことも本当に気にかけてた。で、今日は違う子に来てもらった。
こんにちは、柊優子です。なんか学校来れてないんだって。
Ah, Genki anime girl. She is, yeah.
大変だね。どうしたの？
柊ってあの柊。千歳のハーレム要員筆頭じゃねえか。
Queen's
そん
Gang.
なビッチまで連れてきて何がしたいの？
ビッチって何？
You don't need to know.
尻軽女ってとこかな。
ムカつい。ちょっとビッチ。
Gwumble Wumble. What kind of subs are
は
these?
ひどいんじゃない？サク一筋だもん。
どうせお前も千歳のご機嫌取りたいから来ただけだろ。
普通にそうだけど、サクが
Not even hiding it. But you know what? Her honesty, like her really cutthroat honesty, kinda works. We'll see more of
困
it.
ってるなら助けになりたいって。
ほらな、隠居にも優しくできる自分を本命相手にアピールしてるだけ。
大切な人の前でいいとこ見せたいって普通だよね。
当て馬にされた方の身にもなれよ。優しくしてこっちが心開いたらはしご外すに決まってる。
Kenta backstory. Oh, someone was nice to him, then they left. Oh, they betrayed him. Okay, okay.
どうせ後から笑うんだろ。
Oh, maybe some kind of fake relationship dating. I know what happens. I'm trying to put my shoes in the person that hasn't watched the rest of the show yet, but you know, fake relationship and shit, a dare, and then like they laugh at you after revealing it was all fake and shit.
陰キャはすぐ勘違いしてその気になるって。
もしかして山崎くんは優しくしてくれた女の子に告白して失敗しちゃったってこ
Yeah, I was thinking either that or, you know, the fake dating thing where they like, oh, they ask you out, but it's just a dare kind of thing. But that works too, I think. That the first one, the former puts a lot of blame on the girl. The latter puts more blame on him for like, you know, and the girl was nice to her, and then like he just crashed out.
お前だって人事じゃないからな。そいつは内田さんとか他の何人もの女子に優しくしてるんだぞ。
Yep,
サ
harem.
クがみんなに優しいのは知ってるよ。私はそういうとこに惹かれたから一番になれるように頑張るだけ。そりゃ他の子が彼女になったら悲しい。でもそれは私はサクに選ばれ
Oh, I wasn't good enough to be chosen by him. The girls.
るだけの存在になれなかったって話
Bro, you're treating him like he's fucking god, bro. Light Yagami is quivering in his boots.
じゃない？少なくとも優しくしてくれたサクが悪いなんて私は思わない。
That's true.
ありがとう。下で茶でも飲んでて。あとは俺が話すから。
かしこまり
Roger Dodger, who the fuck says this kind of shit in real life, man? No way these are real people. The water.
事情は察したよ。多分力になれると思う。
上から目線マジでうざい。
とりあえず開けてくんないかな。
嫌だね。
ティータイムしようぜ。優子のいいカップでも眺め。
Are they really E? They don't seem that big. E cup, really?
ながら。
ふざけんな。絶対開けね
どうしても何があっても。
え。開けないっつってんだろ。さっさと帰れよやりちんくせえろ。
そうか。仕方ないな。
俺だって本当はそっち側に行きたかったよ。
多分大丈夫だと思います。
He really wishes that he could be with Chitose. He could fit in with that crowd, but he doesn't. He puts them on a pedestal. He feels as if he's a piece of shit and doesn't deserve to, like, fit in with that crowd, I guess.
だったよ。
多分大丈夫だと思いますよ。
そうだといいんだ
お
けどね。
母さん、大変申し訳ないんですが。
What? Okay, this animation. You give me a warning before you blind my eyes, man. What?
3番ライト千歳くん。背
He
番
did play
号
baseball.
9。
This scene was pretty hype and epic. Like even most people that don't like the show overall like this scene. Like it's cool. Bit over dramatic, but I love the ED for the show. OP and ED reactions next time, but I love it so much. Also careful, that glass can like seriously injure someone.
よ
So
さあ相互理解を始めようぜ。
alright. And maybe stop breaking windows. Alright. Okay, that's gonna be it for, I believe, this episode of Chitose. Let me just check, because I remember the rest of it was just VA shit, right? I don't know why they couldn't have just uploaded it to that TikTok. What are they doing, either way? Are they just checking out the town that's in Chitose? That shit. Meat skewers. Yeah, whenever I see meat skewers, I just think of satay, the Malaysian food, if you know what it is. Is this a branded... Is this a branded fucking Ramune bottle? Is this a branded fucking Ramune bottle? Oh, 3 locations with Tachi Ramune, but what is this? Is this a branded fucking... Nah, way they do that. Product placement, come on. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, that was a real nice episode. 1 hour and 20-minute reaction. Wallahi. Wallahi. What the fuck? How? How did I yap for that long? Anyways, thanks for stopping by, I guess. I love this show. I don't want to give spoilers. I might accidentally do that. Anyways, how long is this episode? Wait. Okay. 33 minutes to 1 hour and 22. Not bad. Actually, not as good as I thought it was. But anyways, very nice episode. Setting up all the characters. Chitose is a bit like, with all the constant monologues, does feel a bit. He does feel a bit egotistical, a little no, maybe not choony, but you get what I mean when I say that. Sometimes, at least. But he's still a cool guy. The harem girls, we're gonna get more of them later, especially Nanase. Don't want to give spoilers. Kenta setting up his backstory. Loser, loner, main character ass. I like Yuko a lot. She's my best girl. If you didn't know, she's my best girl. I think she's the hottest because I Hayasuka. But yeah, I really, really enjoy Chitose's in the Ramune bottle, and I really enjoyed this episode, especially the beginning with everyone's perspective of blues. Now that I think about it, it really does fit their characters really well, I guess. Just thinking about it. I don't know. The writing of this, it's very deep and profound sometimes. Sometimes it feels a bit tries to be a bit too smart for its own good. But we'll get more of this show later. And I hope that you enjoyed the reaction. It was a very, very long reaction. But what can I say? I love this show. If you're still here, somehow, if you are still here, I don't know, man. Get out, man. You deserve a break after watching like an hour long reaction. But before you do that, make sure to subscribe, like, ring the bell, comment down below, and be sure to check out the playlist over there for even more Chitose is in the Ramune bottle reactions. And as always, until next time, peace.